When I ran the Women for Romney for Mitt, there was probably a little bit of a preconceived notion that he was, this corporate person and couldn't relate to women. And so what we did is we just created these groups with women who, came to a lunch or whatever, and they came in and to talk to them about what they were concerned about. And they were concerned about the economy, they were concerned about jobs and education. And it's kind of interesting because it's the same theme again. But they got to know Mitt, and every single time after he left, I mean, these women were they were so enamored. They genuinely felt that he was friendly and kind and a nice guy, and sometimes even funny. Governor Romney had a list of campaign promises that he made, and we were tasked with carrying them out. One of the things that we worked on in Massachusetts was to do regulation reform. And so we went through tens of thousands of regulations in Massachusetts that were, making it more complicated for businesses to do business here. And we actually won an award, a Better Government Award in Massachusetts, for our going through and cleaning up all those regulations. Everyone thought you couldn't do it. But we worked really hard and smart, and we did it. One of the greatest things I thought, working for Governor Romney is after the inauguration, then, we had our first meeting of the administration. And one of the things that he'd said is that family came first, family mattered. And as a working mom, young kids, it meant so much for a boss to say, you can take that time and go to that teacher's conference, or I don't need to know that you're sitting at your desk for, the whole day, because that wasn't what it was like. But to know that, I had that flexibility, that it just mattered. I needed to produce results, and we were held accountable. But, to know that I could do that and not have a watchful eye over every move, it gave me freedom to be able to have that balance between family and work. I mean, I would have to be so multitasking between phone calls. I had my list to call when I was in the car, to manage, and did I read at stoplights? Yes. I mean, that's just what you did. So it was never a dull day, ever, ever. When I came to work for the governor, my sons were pretty young. I had a son 7 and a son 5, and we went up into the governor's office, and he let them sit in his chair and twirl around. And you're always worried, oh gosh, are they going to break something? I mean, the glass cabinet. But no, he was great. Matter of fact, he'd encourage them. He was just so gracious and just so welcoming to my family. There's a Mitt out there that a lot of people don't know. And if we could shout from the rooftops about the Mitt we do know, the one who's kind and compassionate, smart and supportive, he's one of the greatest men I've ever met, is just a great opportunity.